Hello my beautiful social media. So this video is long overdue. The first part I actually did a while back now, and I do apologise that it actually has taken me so long. Anyway, so I'm here now, got a gorgeous day to actually be doing this video as well, thank God. It makes my life so much easier. So this is the second part to cheap versus quality hosiery. Now what I'm doing is I'm using the two pairs that I reviewed previously, and what I will also be doing is showing you some images that I've taken of previous pairs a little while back actually, because what I've done is I've destroyed those pairs and utilised them elsewhere. So I actually haven't got them at hand to try and show you, but I did take pictures of when I actually was doing like reviews on them, just normal like 15 denier 15 to 20 denier sheer pairs. So I will be adding those clips into this video just so you can basically see what I'm talking about as well. But I'm not going to ramble on too much here, just because I want to get in and just show you what I'm working with. So just to make it easier, I'm just going to be lying down on my bed and just showing you, just because I've got the light here the best. So this pair is the cheaper pair, and this pair is my 20 denier sheer pair that I currently sell at the moment. So we're going to start off with the cheap pair. So the first thing that I noticed was, can you see this really weird line with a little bit, it's a hole, well it kind of looks like a hole but isn't a hole. Basically that's one of the main signs you see with a cheaper pair of hosiery, especially when you're getting them on. It doesn't matter how much care you take, this can occur, and normally you would have to like rub it away just to try and get rid of it, but as you can see it doesn't actually go. So that's one thing that always bugs me, and really does bug me. Another thing is it can snag quite easily. Like I've already got one up here which is super annoying, but yeah, it's, the quality isn't that great. Like if you compare it to mine here, you can see like these really weird markings. That is what grates me. I'm trying to make sure it zooms in like properly, but that is what really grates me. And sometimes you can spot it a mile off, sometimes not, but that is normally quite common with cheaper pairs. Like this can happen. And yeah, and to me it's a pain. I absolutely hate it, and me being me, I can spot it a mile off as well. So yeah, compared to my pair, don't be wrong, I'm not saying mine's is like the best of the best here, but I just wanted to show you, like, in terms of a better quality pair, the knit is a lot more of a better finish really. It's just uniform. There is no weird markings. Like if you compare it to that leg, there is no weird markings that's happening. It is literally the same, minus like bits here just because it was falling down slightly a little bit on me because I haven't put it on properly. But yeah, it is just little things like that are super noticeable. And I'm just trying to find some other bits, like in like the inner thigh here. Like, can you see that whole like diagonal line? Yeah, that's not normal basically. That should not really be happening with hosiery, and that normally, as I mentioned, is a regular occurrence with cheaper hosiery here. So that is something just to note, basically, the fact that that can happen and that is not normal. But obviously I'm using, you can tell slightly there is probably like a 5 denier shade difference here, because obviously mine are 20 and I'm sure these are 15. Maybe, are they 20? I need to double check the pack. Once again, I'm not naming which brand it is because obviously I don't want to, you know, cause any like rift, basically. I still want to work with them in the future. But yeah, like it's something just worth noting, basically, just because not many people talk about that. They just think, oh, it's normal for hosiery to be like that, and it's not. Let me just tell you, it's not normal for these to happen, basically. Like I said, it should be a proper smooth uniform finish from toe to the waistband. So this is just something that I wanted to show you, just because it was too high up my leg to show you on camera, so I thought I'd just take them off and just show you. But as you can see, there are tons of snags, and see these really little markings as well. Just know that's not normal. Once again, just know that that is not supposed to happen. Even if you are super careful, and normally I am with all my hosiery, I am careful like my life depends on it. And as you can see, all these really small little markings, that is not supposed to happen. They are not supposed to be there. And let me just show you that once I was also getting these off, I have no idea how this happened. Like, I was so careful. There is no part of what I'm wearing or on me that is super sharp to actually create that. And it's not a full hole just yet, thank God. Like this, actually no, yes it is. I've just realised now looking up close. But that is obviously not supposed to happen either. Don't get me wrong, it does. But this is more common on cheaper hosiery than on quality hosiery. And once again, see all those really light weird markings, like tiny little lines. You can tell there's like, once it goes back in focus, if it ever goes back in focus. But yeah, you can see like all these like really weird squiggles, small little lines where it kind of differs, like you've got a lighter colour there but it goes slightly darker. That is not normal. That is not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to be there at all. So I just wanted to show you this, just so you basically know, because as I've mentioned, I know so many people, both men and women, who just buy cheap and cheerful pairs from wherever, literally just wherever, whether it's like Primark, New Look, H&M, whether it's Charnos, Jonathan Aston, Pretty Polly, just wherever, literally. Like, they think that is normal. That is not normal. This should not happen. And normally people like hosiery experts like myself and loads of other people that I know as well, we will spot this. We will know the fact that this is a cheap pair that you've bought. I mean, which is fine by you. I mean, I understand a lot of people don't want to be spending a fortune on hosiery. But the thing is, it's if you look after it, it will look after you. And that's normally with the better quality pairs. I just wanted to show you like other parts that obviously I've missed. But see, that is not supposed to happen. Even when you stretch out your hosiery and you're done for the day, that is still not supposed to happen. This is not a normal thing for hosiery at all. It should always still stay uniform. It should just be stretched out because it's been on your legs all day. That's what it should be. It shouldn't have all these really weird markings happening on the tights like this. So these were just the images that I were referring to slightly beforehand in this video, just to show you the pairs that I was working with different brands before. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you the second part of the video, when obviously once they're on, and just looking at it up close, just so you basically understand where I'm coming from. And as I mentioned, I've been wearing hosiery for years, and I mean absolute years. And don't be wrong, I've done cheap and cheerful pairs where I paid like 50p for a pair to about £80–90 for one pair. I know it's ridiculous, I know, but it's one of those things. Oh my god, the sun is so bright, it's so nice. But it's one of those things, is I love to test out different qualities, and trust me, during my time and the thousands and thousands of pairs that I've gone through, I've actually done that. I've managed to test out so many different types of knits, so many different types of knitting patterns, obviously sheer ones, opaque ones, thick, thin, shiny, matte, you name it, I've gone through it all basically. And this is why I wanted to share this video with you. It's because as a hosiery reviewer myself, and as I mentioned, I can spot it a mile off on people. You do notice these things. You can tell when it's wrinkling at the ankle. You can tell when it's got tons of snags. Don't get me wrong, even good quality pairs, if you don't take care, you will snag them and you can rip them. But the difference is you will have less of them, and the snag will be slightly different to cheaper hosiery as well. So it's all these little things. But this is why it's worthwhile buying good quality pairs and having to buy cheap and cheerful all the time. And I mean, as I mentioned before in my previous video, you're buying cheap and cheerful all the time. All that money will accumulate to basically one good quality pair of hosiery that once you wash it, they'll still be fine. Compared to cheap pairs, they can actually snag up even more in the wash. They can even rip in the wash. You know, it's one of those things basically. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with you because it's interesting. And it's just an insight into my mind. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you've taken a fair bit out of it. As I've mentioned, I'm not here to slay any brands or anything like that. I just wanted to do a comparison. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you learned something today or a little bit more than what you have done previously. So that is it from me for now, for the time being, because I will be back hopefully with a lot more content. So yeah, so take care guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye.